Okay, in this video, we're going to cover how to build an actual workflow for AI conversations from scratch using Go HighLevel. If you're already familiar with Go HighLevel, you'll recognize this as your main launch pad, as they call it. But we're going to go straight into it, and we're going to look for automation, which is right here. As you can see, I provide my clients who are typically in the real estate industry with automations already, or that are kind of templates, already set up. So there's appointment request, bi-monthly newsletter drip campaign already provided for them, buyer lead follow-up campaigns, a chat widget notification, Facebook lead notifications, Facebook find referrals, a home buyer guide, and then you have these. You can always, if you don't see something that you want, you can simply go to create workflow, and you can grab more templates. They call them recipes, but it's pretty much the same thing. You can grab more here, or you can start from scratch. And in this case, we're going to start from scratch. Okay, so first things first, you name your workflow. I'm going to call this online booking. No, I'll call it missed call text back. Missed call AI conversation. All right, so what do I want to accomplish here? When I miss a call comes in, if I'm busy or whatever and I can't take the call, or I don't want to take the call because I suspect that it's a spam call, which happens a lot. I want this AI bot to answer the call for me and converse with the lead and find out who they are, what their time frame is, are they a valuable lead for me, are they a buyer, a seller, or both, and stuff like that. More information. So what's our trigger? Our trigger, in other words, trigger is how the lead is going to come in. Well, we could do a scroll. Call status, right? Call status. No answer. Or voicemail. And voicemail. Okay, so if I don't answer or they leave a voicemail, this is going to kick in. Whenever you're working with automations, always save. Save often. So we want to save the trigger in this case, okay? So I have here call status. I can type in, actually here, hold on. Right here. I like to put in what the call status is. In this case, I'm going to put voicemail and no answer, and then save. So now I know, just by looking at it, without even clicking this, I know that the trigger, when someone calls, if it goes to voicemail or I don't pick up, this is going to kick in. To add another action, we just click on the plus button here. And then these are all the actions, all the communications, everything that you can do. And this list is always growing. I mean, there really isn't much that you can't do. But we're going to keep it simple for the purpose of this demonstration. So Missed call conversation, a voicemail. So what do I want it to do? Well, I want it AI. Oops. AI. I want the AI conversation bot to kick in. And so here it is. All I did was search on AI and it popped up here. So I'm going to go ahead. And you see that it's on beta, but that's it's well beyond that by now. What do I want? Advanced conversations, configure the change. Let's see. Yep. We want to do that. And now you can see this is all set by default. Okay, this is all set for you by default. And it's it basically these are instructions to the AI bot. Okay, and I'm telling the AI bot, you are a highly rock star salesman? No. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to say you are a friendly friendly assistant for, and then I'm going to put here a custom value, and I'm going to put a user, yeah, here I'm going to put location, name. All right, so this custom value is going to pull your business name from your profile when you first set up your account here. Okay, and so that way you don't have to keep typing it. It's just going to grab that information from your profile. All right, period. And okay, we're going to get rid of this. I could say your name is John, right? Just to put something there. Okay. Now your objectives. You're given a single question to ask at every reply. Keep at it. Continue the conversation by following the question. I don't like it to have to follow the question exactly because it's pretty smart. So I'll take out exactly. You can develop a new response based on the prospect's remarks, but nudge the prospect around the question and reply. If a user has a specific business query, here, business query about, and then again, I'm going to, actually I can go up here and just copy and paste this here. Okay, it's because the question about, and then here, I'm just going to paste that in there. You can refer to Wiki to answer that. Be persistent if a customer is not interested. Get them to stay and continue to talk. You can only give up after trying 3 times. Keep the conversation around the question. Follow all instructions for the conversation. And then conversation rules are ask the script question. Ask the script question. You are persistent if they're not interested. Get them to stay and talk. Keep the conversation around the question and keep at it for at least 3 times. When addressing objections, first acknowledge the prospect's point and then inquire if you could pose a quick question or just one additional point, and after that, seamlessly return to the scripted question as usual. Maintain a casual, easygoing attitude, showing professionalism while keeping the conversation light, giving an impression of ease and detachment from the conversation end result. Keep your response concise, under 20 words. Try to mirror the prospect's manner, phrasing, and how they talk. And then it gives here just some phrasing examples, like instead of I understand, you could say, oh, I see what you mean, okay? make it sound more human. Examples of what to say and what not to say. A poor reply would be, I didn't understand your response. An effective reply would be, wait, what did you say? A poor reply, apologize for the confusion. And an effective reply would be, sorry if that didn't make sense. Okay. So now, here is where you're telling AI, here's the question that I want you to ask this lead. All right. And in this case, it's the very, very, very first response to a voicemail or a no answer. So I'm going to keep this centered around real estate, okay? In this case, I'm going to say, are you looking for a real estate agent? Now, if it's a spam call, they're not going to reply to that. And I've just filtered them right out with having to deal with it personally. Okay? Pretty cool, right? Timeout. In terms of hours, I normally put 2 hours because it's so easy to get distracted. And channel. Let's see. Well, I'm going to put SMS because they're calling in via phone, right? So I'm just going to put text message. This is how this whole conversation is going to go. Now, AI automatically, by default, creates 2 branches. All right? There's nothing you can do with it. You just leave it alone. All right? One is no condition met, nothing happens. So if it's a spam call, no reply, nothing, right? And nothing happens there. And then the other one is if it gets timed out. We're going to add a condition. Okay? So depending on their reply here, we're going to add one branch that says yes, if they reply yes, and another branch if they reply no. So here I'm going to put positive reply. Oops. Positive reply. And I'm going to put lead answers positively. And then I'm going to add another condition here. And I'm going to type this as negative reply. And I'm going to tell or explain that the lead answers negatively. Okay. And then we're going to save action. Now watch what happens right here. As soon as I hit save action, bingo. Okay, so here I'm just going to, instead of conversation AI, I like to know what the question is. So I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it. Get rid of that. And I'm going to paste it right there. Now save. Okay, I know just by looking at this workflow, the first question is, are you looking for an agent? Okay, there's no response, it times out, or they reply yes. Now, AI is smart enough to know what a positive reply is, just like it can know what a negative reply is. All right, so now we need to tell it, okay, if they respond positively, what now? So we're going to go ahead and hit this plus here. Right, and again, we're going to just type in AI conversation. Here it is, conversation AI. Okay, so what's our next objective? Well, the question we want to ask now is, let's see, if they say, yes, I'm looking for a real estate agent, we're going to say, great. Let's see, what's a good question? Let's see. Are you a home buyer? Oh. How about are you looking to purchase and or sell a home. Okay, that works. Again, here are your two default branches, and then depending on their reply, we're going to say if they say purchase. If they're purchasing, then I'm going to call them a home buyer. Lead is looking to, or responds. Lead responds with purchase or buy. Okay. And then the other one here, I'm going to call him a seller. Oops. And we're going to say lead is, or responds with sell a home. Or lead is looking, I'll just put it this way. Lead is looking to sell a property. Okay. I could also do it here. Lead is looking to purchase a property. Okay. Let's see. We'll save that. Oh, channel. I have to identify the channel. Okay. Okay. Save. All right. So now I've got the very first question. Are you looking for a real estate agent? If they say yes, right, they go down here. Oops, I forgot to put in the question here. Let me just cut and paste this, and I'm going to put it there. Okay, so the next question then is, are you looking to buy or sell a home? If they say to buy or purchase or any variation thereof, they go down this home buyer branch. If they say sale or sell or any variation thereof, they go down this branch. You see how we're building it out now? Always remember to save frequently your work, because this can get pretty big pretty quickly. Now, the great thing is that in Real Leads Finder, I have this already done for you. As a new Real Leads Finder customer, you don't have to go through this. I'll already have it done for you. You may, want to go in and familiarize yourself and tweak it along the way, so to say pretty much what you want it to say. I have one for missed call conversation for real estate, and I also have one for missed call conversation mortgage lending. Okay, so this just continues to grow. It all depends. Now, say for instance they're a home buyer. So what's my next question? Well, here, let me show you something else that's pretty cool. Another thing you can do is, if I don't want to start from scratch, I could just copy this. So here, and then I copy. Now I can either copy the action, which would just give me this part, right, the beginning part without the question, and then add the question myself. Or if I say copy all actions from here, it's also going to give me the branches and anything else that follows. So you can copy very quickly whole sections at one time and paste them anywhere in your workflow, which saves a lot of time, especially if it's repetitive, right? So in this case, I think I'm just going to do copy action. You see how it now is highlighting in green just this section. It's not including any of this down here. And now we have copy here, copy here, copy here. Well, I'm going to put it here under the home buyer. So I'm just going to click on that and bingo. You see it's the same question? Obviously now all I have to do now is tweak it. So instead of great, they've already answered. Are you looking to purchase a home? Yes, they are looking to purchase a home. Okay. So we're going to go in here and we're going to say, okay. Are you already working with a lender? And I'm just going to copy that and put it up here. All right. So that's a yes or no question, right? So I'm just going to put positive reply. Positively. And then here I'm going to put this as negative reply. And then put it here. Read. Responds. Negatively. Okay. Save. Okay, so you see how you're now starting to follow this whole thing? A call comes in, I don't answer for whatever reason, or it goes to voicemail. All right, it filters out any spam call because over here, okay? And it asks the question, are you looking for a real estate agent? If they say yes, then the next question is, are you looking to purchase or sell a home? If they say whatever, depending on their reply, if they're a home buyer, then my next question is, are you already working with a lender? Okay? And you can see how this really starts to build out. Now, what I'd like to do before we even get in here, once they say yes, I'd like to add one more question in here because I always like to ask permission. So what are my three main questions? Okay, are you looking to buy or sell a home? Because that helps me identify if they're a buyer or a seller or both, right? Also, are you working, if they're a buyer, are you working with a lender? Two critical questions, right? And what we want to then do and ask one more question. From there on to help identify even further. I know that they are looking for a real estate agent. They are a home. Oh, okay. One more question. If they are here. Okay. I am going to add another question above this one. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and copy this action. I'm going to put it here above. Why? Because the question I want to ask is, are you a first-time home buyer? Are you a first-time home buyer? Okay, and then let's see, positive reply, negative reply. Okay, great, done. So, are you looking for a real estate agent? Yes, I am. Are you looking to buy or sell a home? I'm looking to buy. Are you working with a lender? Yes, I am working with a lender over here. You're working with it. Why is this here? Wait. That doesn't belong there, so I'm just going to delete that action. Okay. Oh, here. That's it. That's why I got confused. Sorry, guys. Are you a first-time home buyer? So I'm going to copy that. I'll put it here. And then hit save. All right. That makes more sense. Okay, so they are looking for a real estate agent. They're looking to buy a home. My next question is, are you a first-time home buyer? Okay, and then I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. And the last question will be, copy this. And I'm going to put it here. Right here. And then I'm going to put, are you working with a lender yet? Okay. And then over here, I'm going to put last question. Last question. And I'm going to put, are you working with a lender yet? Okay, so everything else, it's a yes or no question, so I can leave it as is and just save it. Okay, so you see now how it just leads that person down this way. Now, if they say, yes, they're working with the lender, great. You can reply, you can set whatever response. You can send them to your web page. You can send them to a questionnaire, to a form if you want. I will set up a contact form and add it here. So in other words, a questionnaire, actually a home buyer questionnaire is what I will add, what I would add here. I would lead the person to it. So the way you do that is you just type an SMS in this case, right? Because you just want to tell them. You don't want AI to do anything else here. And then I'll say here, thanks so much for your patience. When can we schedule, actually, instead of a question, I'll say, let's schedule a call. And then I'll provide a link to the calendar right in there. Okay? And then that's how it'll appear in their text message. There'll be a link to the calendar. They click on that and they can schedule a call with you directly. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and here, book a call. That's what I'll call this. Book. I cannot type today. Book a call. All right, save. Okay, great. Now, even if they say no, they're not working with a lender, I'm going to copy this action and I'm going to put it here, and then I'm going to put here. Yep, I want them to book a call. That's fine. I want them to book a call with me, and then I can get the information I need to then share their information and get their permission over the phone to share their information with, our local lender that we often work with. Okay. And we want to save. And you want to do the same thing for the negative reply. Obviously, you want to build out your responses, and always either send them to a form, a contact form, or a questionnaire. You can send them to a website, watch my YouTube video, or here's my YouTube channel, or find me on Facebook, whatever the case may be, and it's all done for you. Now, another thing you don't want to forget Okay. If you were to put a contact form here, instead of book a call, fill in my contact form, or answer our questionnaire, you will then want to make sure that you tell that you give instructions to AI to then add that information from the form as a new contact, and you can do that here by typing in add. You can add a new contact tag. In this case, you could be new lead, or a home buyer, or seller as tags, right? You can add a task to remind yourself to do something, and it'll send you that notification. You can add it to another workflow, okay? You can connect multiple workflows, all get them working together. Google Analytics, boy, I cannot talk today. Add to Google AdWords, Facebook, add to custom audience, add to affiliate, you don't have to worry about that, affiliate managers. The good news is, if you don't want to go through, having to try to figure out how to build these things from scratch, you don't have to. With Real Leads Finder Pro, I give them to you already. The templates are already here. As you can see, you've got an AI live chatbot configuration, an AI lead conversion if a form is submitted, what to do with that lead and how to engage them in conversation. Also, the Facebook lead follow-up campaign. So let me show you very quickly what this looks like. As you can see, I have every possible trigger. Now, this is for an AI live chatbot, okay? So I wanted to make sure to cover all your bases, whether it's a contact form submitted, an Instagram direct message, an AI messenger, a WhatsApp, from your Google My Business listing, a live chat from, say, your website, or someone sends you a text message to your business number. Okay, the AI will kick right in. All you have to do is first, you want to go through each one and make sure that, where there are links that you want to put in, make sure that you're okay with everything that the AI bot is, all the questions that are being asked. And again, now this is specifically for real estate agents, because those are the majority of our clientele. So we've done this for those who are involved, not just real estate agents, I should say, but also mortgage lenders. Okay, because it does ask, are you a home buyer? Are you a seller? Are you a first-time home buyer? Are you already working with a lender? Okay, and it gets pretty involved, but again, it's already done for you through Real Leads Finder Pro, and I encourage you to check us out at realleadsfinder.com. You get free 14-day trial to see for yourself, to check out everything. This is an incredible system. It has everything that you could ever need. So let me know if you have any questions, and I hope to see you there. Take care.